Up in the deep woods of northern Michigan, where the pines crowd the sky and fog creeps low across the forest floor, there's a stretch of old logging road locals don't like to mention. Hunters avoid it. Campers pretend it doesn't exist. But for one man, Mark Jensen, it became a place he would never forget. Mark had spent most of his life hunting these woods. He knew the trails, the scents, the calls of every animal that called the forests home. But one dawn in late October, he heard something he couldn't place, something that didn't belong. It started as a low, guttural growl coming from the tree line, too deep for a wolf, too gravelly for a bear. His first thought was that his mind was playing tricks on him in the morning mist, but then he saw the deer, a whole herd, bursting from the brush, eyes wide with terror, sprinting past him as if fleeing from a fire. And then it stepped out. Tall, far too tall, covered in coarse, blackened fur. Its arms hung long like a man's, but its head was unmistakably canine. The muzzle twitched as it sniffed the air, and its yellow eyes locked onto Mark like a predator that had already chosen its prey. Mark froze, not because he couldn't run, but because something inside him said running would be pointless. The creature stood upright, towering well over 7 feet, and let out a howl that didn't echo so much as vibrate through the trees. Mark felt it in his ribs, and then, as if deciding he wasn't worth the chase, it turned, walked back into the woods on 2 legs, and disappeared. Mark never went back to those woods, but he didn't stay silent either, because a thing like that shouldn't be forgotten. Not when others might meet it too. And if you ever find yourself on a lonely Michigan logging road at dawn, and the woods fall quiet, too quiet, maybe keep an eye on the tree line. You never know what's watching. But don't worry, because this is just a story from the 222 Paranormal podcast.